Hi there folks, Paul Barr signing in for a very quick video. Just a thought, if I can, on images, web design and WordPress. Now here's the thing, I'm just doing an upgrade for a client at the moment, moving from one server to another, upgrading their theme, tweaking everything along the way at the same time. And in the process of doing that, I had some difficulty in the transfer, cloning, as I have on my other videos, of their WordPress site to my backup demo so I can do the work to then send it back. And I found the problem was simply this. In their uploads folder, some of the images that they've uploaded are absolutely huge. I mean, we're talking 2 megabytes just for an image. Now, if you know anything about WordPress, you'll know that it often will, take one image and it will create the various sizes of it. But I'm talking about the raw file image here. Now here's the thing, I've gone and downloaded these to my computer here, and I'm just going through them, and I thought I would just have a quick look at something that you need to do with your images, like this one here, for example, food, which is 2.5 megabytes. I mean, that is 10 times bigger than it should be for a web-based image. So before you even think of uploading something like that, you need to reduce its size. So first things first, I'm going to open this up just in Photoshop. I use Photoshop Elements. Doesn't matter which program you're going to use, but if we look at the size of this particular image at the moment, let me just bring up the properties of it. I can see that it's 2,700 pixels wide, which is bigger than the width of my computer screen. This image is far too big. Look, we're doing this to a WordPress blog. In all seriousness, the main image, it shouldn't be any more than 500 wide. Really, there's just not much need for it. Perhaps if it's a featured image on a page, it could be a bit larger, 600, 700, 800 pixels to make it fit. But from a blogging point of view, seriously, 500 wide, good enough. So I'm now changing the size of that, and don't get fussed by this tiny little image here, because if you look up here in the percentages, well, that's just a little image. If I make that 100%, there we go, we can see that that is now starting to take shape of a reasonable size. So what I'm going to do, I'm now just going to go back and save that one to my computer. It'll get saved into the right place. It'll overwrite the existing image. And I've now just taken a 2,600 kilobyte image and made it roughly 100 kilobytes. Okay, I can make that as big as she goes, 131. That's a nice size in terms of its weight for a web-based image. So now that I have that, I can then just simply re-upload that file back into there, and we'll have a decent size. But this is one of the things you just have to be mindful of. If I come back here now, I can see that I've got another pic just there, which is 700 kilobytes. Again, it's too big. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to resize some of these images. All right, anything under 500 kilobytes, okay, that's all right. But still, that's half a meg. It's too big. All right, and just one final word on images. Should always, here we have obviously something purchased from Shutterstock, and that's great. I know that these are legal images to be using, but don't you think we should at least call this by its keyword phrase name, what you're targeting in the search engines? Absolutely. So that's a couple of hints just when it comes to working with images and WordPress. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.